Jewel just got a window above my head, letting in some light. Early morning light. Mid morning, late morning. Something like that.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now.
We got some.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been swinging a hot bat all year.
Jim Imro will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Got too far under it.
Arias will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Elliot Blair will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April.
How to play this position when R1 comes up with the slow-mo. What's it called? Showtime.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now
I think it could be a double or a triple now, huh?
Digging in to try it again, Jim Imro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jim Imro.
Be a little patient here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Time I say that,
he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Not really down the middle. I'd get a better pitch now.
Goodness.
No ball.
Not that one.
Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Come on, baby.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a loop to the left. Blair over to his left.
See them grab it.
And the inning is over.
Like that.
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Altoona's out in front, 2-0.
Hey, it looks like my buddy Greg Pozar down here at the mustache. Greg Hong.
Christian Arroyo did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, and he's already shown that he can get the job done once, so I have to expect that he's going to try and lay down another one right here.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The Altoona Curves is my hometown team. I want to play for them because they play for the AA affiliate for the Pirates.
Jim Imro will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Everything looks better.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Not necessarily the graphics.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Always
5
start off
innings
with a good
complete.
batting average,
The
and then
curve
it
lead it
slowly makes its way
4-2.
back down below 300. Losing.
Jim Imro will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Swinging at balls.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Because that's what's thrown at us. Baseball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Blair moves over, and that retires the side.
I was going to say, 122, that's the guy falling.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Flying Squirrels are on top.
Not quite that bad yet.
6-4. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. Chop weakly to the left. Imro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Jim Imro will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
What's our average down to? 300.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning.
Season drop. If I ever did see one.
Castillo will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And this guy's starting to make a name for himself. He's never really considered one of the better hitters for average. Continues to keep this up. He's out.
But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. Castillo steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Deep breath. Come on.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here. But if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Not going to risk a stolen base attempt.
In now, Barrett Barnes. He singled his last time.
If they can bring me around, there we go. That's it, 1-1.
Mejia will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. Jim Imro will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
Okay,
now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Willie Garcia will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now to the plate, Barrett Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Juan Diaz will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Nice. Hey, we might get a win.
David Hong will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A step on the bag for one.
Oh.
Jim Imro steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. On the ground to the left side. Jones gloves it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 8th inning coming up. Altoona's out in front, 5-1. David Hong makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
1 run, 7 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Altoona Curve. Into the windup and the pitch. Jim Imro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Eric, you look at these guys with the first inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Richmond leads this one 2-0. Castillo will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
For 49.
Jim Imro is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both.
Now back.
Jim Imro gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right.
Not good.
Number 76 is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. Number 76 gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. Striding into the box, Christian Arroyo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
And that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. Yep.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Jim Imro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Belted high in the air out to left. Blair ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more important.